everyone, welcome back to another video. Today in this video I am going to show you several different coloring supplies that you can use on your coloring pages that will add lots of shine and sparkle. I actually had a page here in Magical Dawn that I've been working on and it needed to be completed. I have let it sit for so long. I actually bought a particular coloring supply to use on the page and I never used it, so I thought, why not make this video, add a whole bunch of other supplies that will add shine and sparkle and bling to your coloring pages. I just thought this would be a really fun video to do. If you check the description box down below, you'll find links down there for everything that you see me use in this video, as well as my Facebook group, my email list, my Etsy shop, and my Patreon if you'd like to support me there. I also now have channel membership. If you would like more information about that, you can click the join button down below the video. So let's go ahead and get into this because I have lots of fun coloring supplies to share. So here is the page I've been working on and it is so close to done. I really just need to finish it and be done with it. But I totally forgot about it. And I do have two videos on this page. I will link those in the upper right hand corner so you could see how I did all of this. But there is so much bling on this page and I absolutely love how it just sparkles and glitters. I'll hold it up a little bit closer so that hopefully you could see all the stars in the background and how they just sparkle. And look at that. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what I used on this page to make it shine and sparkle. Here on the background, this is actually gold acrylic paint. I used this paint and it's very easy to use. I will make sure I have the video linked in the upper right hand corner, but if you go and watch it, you will see exactly how I did that. I just used this gold paint that you could find at any craft store. You could probably even find this on Amazon. And then I just used a very small little brush to put it onto the page, but I used it on all of these little dots that are all in the background. I used it to create these stars, which I really love. These stars here are also gold acrylic paint. I do need to come back and put some stickles over those to make them bling even more. I just haven't done that yet. And then all of this here, the rope that's around the bottle with the crystals hanging off of it, and these scallops. I did the same thing for all of those. This is all acrylic paint that actually has gold stickles over the top of it. So I have this color here called Sunflower and it looks very gold. It just has a little bit more yellow in it, but that may be what I used here. Again, you'd have to go back and watch the video to see exactly what I used. Now I do need to, like I said, come back and do these stars, and I will do that in this video, but there's something I want to show you first before I do those, because the stickles, if you're using them on your coloring pages, they do take quite some time to dry. But here on all of the stars, I actually used crystal. And so if you look at the stars, you can see that they look very iridescent. So I wanted to bring a little bit more of that iridescent color to the page. And I went to Michael's and I bought this Deco Art Enchanted Iridescent Top Coat Acrylic. And I thought it would look super cool on my page. This is the color Magenta. They had several different colors, but it's supposed to look iridescent. And I wanted to use it here in the background of the sign. And I was thinking about using it on these stars too. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up and we're going to try it out in this video and see what it looks like, but I'm not going to take too long on it because I have so many other things to share with you in this video. Okay y'all, so I had to go grab some water because it was one thing I didn't do. Before you put anything on your coloring pages, you want to always try it out first and see what it looks like. So I'm going to put a little bit of this paint. Oops, I dipped it in way too far, but I wanted to put a little bit of this. Oh, it looks purple on the black. Oh goodness, it doesn't even look like the same color in the bottle. Let me show you this really closely. So you see how it looks white in the bottle? It actually turns into magenta. Okay, so I don't know that I really want to add this to my coloring page now, but at least y'all get to see what it looks like. That is so super cool. Look how it turned color. I think I need to go to the store and get a color that is actually white iridescent. When I was at the store, they were actually out of it. And I don't think that magenta is going to look good on my coloring page. Let me try it out on white paper and see what it looks like. But that is super cool, and it shines just a little bit. It's kind of like metallic and iridescent at the same time. Oh, that is super, super cool, but I don't think that's the right color for my coloring page, so I don't think I'm going to do that today. I'm going to go ahead and try it out on the white paper and see how much it lightens up. Maybe I'll be able to use it. I don't know. Let's see. And that's exactly why I tell y'all, try everything out. So I have some white paper and I'm gonna try this. I can't believe it actually turns color. On the white paper, it doesn't turn colors. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is the first time that I've ever used this stuff. Oh my goodness. So now on the white paper, it's just very iridescent. Oh, so maybe I will be able to use it. It is kind of iridescent, and you could see, here I'll hold it like this against the light. Can you see how it has a tint of magenta? That's what I wanted. So I'm just not able to use it on the black paper, because on the black paper it totally changed colors. Oh my goodness. That is so super cool. So let's go ahead and do this on my page. Look at it on here. I'll show you that one more time. But look how it actually looks magenta, like what it says the color is on the bottle if you put it on the black. And then when you put it on the white, it just looks iridescent. And you could see a little bit of the iridescent tint with a little bit of magenta. That is so interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and use this just to color that in. And we're going to see how this works. So I really just wanted it on the background, and I wanted to be able to use it in hopes that it would cover up the black line art. I may have to use a Posca or something along with it, but I just wanted to get that iridescent look here on the page. And I don't know if you can see this, but it definitely looks iridescent, and it has that little tinge of pink. But I think I'm definitely going to have to use the Posca to white out the lines, because I don't think this is as opaque as I was hoping that it was going to be. But it is adding that shine that I wanted to see here in the background, and the color is very iridescent, so I really like it. And it will look a lot better once I've colored in all the rest of the things on the page. But that was so interesting how it turned colors on the black and actually was magenta like it said on the bottle. And then when I put it on white, it doesn't do that. But using paints on these pages in the Hannah Carlson books is totally fine. It seems to stand up to a lot of different mediums. Your page will crinkle just a little bit, but I think that's okay. And I love this because you could see a very slight tint of pink. And it actually looks a little bit shiny. After I show you quite a few of these other coloring supplies that I have sitting off to the side, I'll have to pull this out again once it dries so y'all can see how it shines. But I can really see the shine. I'm pretty sure that it's quite difficult to see on camera. Let me hold it a little bit closer. I don't know if y'all can see that. Here, I'll hold it this way. Oh, you could see it now. Let me go ahead and add a little bit of Posca on the outside so y'all can get an idea of what it's going to look like. And I am using the Posca pen that is much, much thicker, just because I want to really cover that black line fairly quickly. I turned the camera off for a little while and I allowed this to dry, and it does look pretty iridescent and there's a little bit of shine to it. I'll hold it this way so y'all can see. I'm not sure if that picks up really well on the camera. Now I'm going to do something else to that to make it look even more iridescent. But before I do that, I do want to grab another medium and go around this outer line here. And we're probably going to do that with a glitter gel pen. Now glitter gel pens are super fun to add to your coloring pages, and I'm going to show you some of the gel pens that I have. So let me go ahead and move the coloring page out of the way. And it could dry just a little bit more, but a wonderful subscriber sent me these. These are so amazing. A while back, I wasn't having a whole lot of luck with jelly rolls, so I was actually picking up other gel pens or using other things because the jelly rolls were not working very well for me. But since getting these, I am literally obsessed with jelly rolls. These are amazing, but this is all of the different sets all in one. It comes in this really nice plastic case. I did start swatching some of the colors out, and you can see quite a bit of the glitter ones. These are from the Stardust set, and I'll hold them up a little bit closer. But oh my gosh, y'all, look at that glitter. And I think I want to go ahead and use one of these on that coloring page. I'm just not sure what color. I kind of like this pink star and the rose star. I'm going to do some matching up of colors and see which one I think would really look good. But look at the silver star. Look at all of that bling and glitter. All of them have lots of bling and glitter, and they just really shine. They are super, super pretty. And then down here, I already swatched some of the metallics, and you can see that the metallics add a lot of shine to your coloring pages as well. But there's just some really cool colors in here. Oh my gosh, look at this one. It's called Golden Star, but that is gold. It's got a whole lot of yellow in it, and it's just beautiful. I need to swatch this Stardust Clear and see what that one looks like, because I bet that's going to be super pretty. And then if you look down here at these other ones, we've got Silver Shadow. This one has a lot of bling and sparkle in it. So even these down here are really beautiful. And they're super shiny and kind of metallic, but there's just some gorgeous colors in this set. I think that there are 74 colors in this set, but you get the metallics, the classics, the moonlights, the Stardust, and the Silver Shadow and the Gold Shadow sets. And these down here are the Silver Shadow and the Gold Shadow sets. And I just think those are super, super cool. And then it does tell you for each separate set that is included in this big, huge set, what the tip on each one is. So on the metallics, you're only getting a 0.4 millimeter tip. On the classics, you're getting a 0.3 millimeter and a 0.4 millimeter. On the Moonlight, you're getting a 0.3 millimeter and a 0.5. And then the Stardust is 0.5, and the Shadows are 0.7. When swatching all of these out, they really did all go down nicely. They don't leave any streaking or anything like that. They're super nice gel pens. And then even over here, you get all of these neon colors. So let's go ahead and choose a color, and I'm going to show you what they look like once you lay them down onto your coloring pages. I'm trying to just match up the color. I want to do this outer border, and this iridescent paint has a lot of pink in it. So I do want to go with pinks. I think that I'm going to use the pink star from the Stardust collection. This one has a pretty small tip on it, so we're going to see how it performs here. Oh, it goes down really nicely, but look at that glitter, y'all. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Now here, because I did add Posca, I'm going to pull the gel pen down just a little bit and go over that line. And when you're using gel pens, you do want to kind of go back and forth, but you don't want to go over the same area too much until after it dries, because you don't want them to look streaky. This jelly roll is working really nicely. It's going down so super smooth. When I go over the other areas like the paint, it still continues to flow. So these are really good gel pens. I don't know why I always had issues with my white trying to lay it over pencil. Maybe I just had a defective one, who knows. But adding things that bling and sparkle and shine to your coloring pages is just so much fun. But look how that just sparkles and pops off the page. Let me hold it a little bit closer. There is a ton of glitter in these glitter pens, but that is so super pretty. Let me show you some of the other glitter pens that I really love. Now these are my Color It gel pens, and these are the glitter set. It comes in 2 sets. The other ones have a few glitter colors in it, but this set is all glitter pens. You can tell because it's got the glitter on the actual case. It's a super pretty case. I love these so much because they are 1 millimeter. I've had these for quite a long time, and they still work just as good today as they did the day that I got them. I haven't even gotten to the refills yet, but these are my go-to glitter gel pens, and I absolutely love them. And I'll go ahead and swatch a couple out just so you can see the glitter in them. So let me grab a white sheet of paper. Okay, so I have this color here called Glitter Hot Pink, and I'm just gonna lay some of this down so y'all can see the glitter that is in these gel pens. But they are super glittery. I absolutely love them. I'll hold it closer so you could see the glitter. Here's another really pretty color. This one is called Glitter Cheeks. What a name. But let me go ahead and hold that one a little bit closer. And you can see that they have quite a bit of glitter in it. I think you could see it a little bit more if I lay it this way. These are super cool. These are the Pentel Sparkle Pop. And these are super, super different because when you lay the color down on the page, it actually changes color. I think like the blue sort of turns sort of purple, or either that or the purple turns sort of blue. Let's go ahead and lay them down and we can see what they do. But this is the purple Pentel Sparkle Pop, and these are super, super nice. I think these flow better than any other gel pen that I have. Look how the color lays right down there. But this looks like it's purple, and then once you lay it down, it looks purple with blue. And I'll hold it a little bit closer so you can see this one. It has a ton of sparkle. Now I have the blue, and let's go ahead and lay that one down. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. Look at all that glitter and look how nicely it flows. But it looks more teal, but it is super, super pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and try one more. This one is the black one. And this is super, super cool because the black actually has a red tint to it, but it looks really red or pink or something like that. So whatever color is in them, they actually swatch out and they have a little bit of something else in them. But I really, really love these. And these are one of the best gel pens out there. At least I think they are, just because they're super, super cool and they change colors once you lay them down. I will have these linked in the description box below if you're interested in these. And then I have my Signo Uniball gel pens, and I have a silver one and a gold one. So let's go ahead and swatch out the silver. I think my silver is actually on its way out because I could barely see that. Let's check the gold one. Okay, so the gold one is still flowing. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get my silver one flowing, but these are great gel pens. The colors are really, really nice. They do have the bigger tips on them, so they fill a lot more space when you lay them down. But they're definitely the broad tip on each of them. It actually says broad tip right on them. Oh, there goes my silver one. It's flowing now. Oh, how pretty. Sometimes gel pens take a minute and you've got to kind of shake them, and then you can get them going again. So don't always assume that your gel pens are done or not working anymore. You just have to really shake them and then try to use them if you haven't used them in a while. I have my jelly roll that I had laid down on that coloring page that I was demonstrating on. Let's go ahead and lay this one down and see if we can see the difference in the glitter and which one has more sparkle and bling. So looking at this, I think the Pentel Sparkle Pop actually win. They seem to have a whole lot more glitter in them. So to make it even, let me go ahead and try this blue jelly roll. And oh, this one has a lot of glitter. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. So maybe that does have just as much glitter as the Pentel Sparkle Pop. It's just a lighter shade, but they're both really good gel pens. So the next thing I have are the Ohuhu glitter markers. I am literally obsessed with these. Like, I love, love, love these markers because they are so different than a lot of other things you're going to find out there. You actually have to pump them like you would a Posca pen. I'll go ahead and pull out the pink one. And I have swatched these in videos before, so I'm not going to swatch every single one, but I do want to show you what they look like when you lay them down. Look at that glitter. Oh my goodness. With these, you have to be very careful not to pill the paper because the paint that comes out of these glitter markers, along with all that glitter, if you lay it down too thick, it will definitely pill the paper. So you have to be really careful, but look at all that glitter and look at that gorgeous hot pink color. These are just super fun, and I have used these in videos on coloring pages before. I'll try to find one and link it so that you can go and check it out. But let me go ahead and swatch one more color on here for you. Let's try this beautiful bright green. Oh wow. Look at that color. That one doesn't seem to be flowing as well as the other ones, and I don't want to lay too much of it. But that is the one thing about glitter pens, is that if you don't use them, they do start to dry up just a little bit. I'm sure that I could get it flowing much better if I just play with it a little bit. Let's go ahead and try the purple, because this one is gorgeous. This one looks a lot like this color here from the Pentel Sparkle Pop. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, those colors are almost exactly the same. So this was the Pentel Sparkle Pop, and this is the Ohuhu glitter marker. And I'll hold it closer again so you can see. But look at all that glitter. I love these, absolutely love these, but they're both like a purple with a lot of blue in them. They're super, super pretty. Okay, so the next thing I have that you can use to add glitter to your pages are the Wink of Stella, but these are just a little bit different. This is what the tip on them looks like. But that's what those look like. And this is like an actual gold color that comes out of a brush pen. And I don't use these too often, but that's what they look like. And they are fairly glittery. Let me go ahead and shake this one. This one is the silver, so we'll lay that one down. Oh, that one's super pretty. And the gold does look like an actual gold. It doesn't have a whole lot of yellow in it. You could see with this gold Uniball pen that I swatched, that one leans much more towards gold. And then this one here, the Wink of Stella, that one leans much more towards gold too. To me, it's kind of metallic looking, but with glitter in it. But I'll hold this up closer so you can see those. But those would be super fun to add to your coloring pages as well. Okay, so let's go back a little bit to the acrylic paint, because this acrylic paint, I really, really love this one. This is what I actually showed you on the Hannah Carlson page. And this is my favorite because, let me hold it up really, really close. I don't know if you could see into the bottle, but this one looks very, very gold. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay some of this down here just so that you can see how gold it actually looks. I did not do a very good job of cleaning off my brush from when I used the iridescent paint. But this one looks very, very gold. This is probably not the right paper to be using this on. This is a very smooth, smooth paper. But you can see that the color goes down very gold, and it looks very similar to this one and this one. But this paint is going to be much more metallic than anything else. And it doesn't have glitter in it like some of the other things. But it is great for your coloring pages anywhere you want to add gold. And if you remember from the Hannah Carlson page that I just showed you, a lot of the times that I used this gold, I added the stickles right over the top of it. But the stickles come in so many colors. I don't even have all of the colors. There's a lot of colors I still want, but I do have the colors that are my favorites and I like to use the most on my coloring pages. So I get asked all the time which are my favorite colors. And I know I've said it in a lot of my videos, but I'm going to go ahead and show you my favorites again in this video because I know not everybody watches every video. But this is Mermaid Tail. This is super, super pretty. You know what? Let me go ahead and swatch some of these for you since I'm swatching all this stuff out so you could see what it looks like. But that's what it looks like. Look how gorgeous that is. And I'll hold it up just a little bit closer so you could see it. It's purple with a lot of iridescent in it. It's really gorgeous. And then this is my other favorite color. This is Hibiscus, and I like to use this a lot over pinks and reds. And it's super pretty, and it really will not mess up your pencil work if you spend a lot of time adding all those highlights and shadows and such. Just don't add a whole lot of it because you don't want to cover up the work that you did with your colored pencils. You just want to use a little bit just to add a little bit of bling. And then this is one of my other favorite colors. This one is Grapefruit, but that one is absolutely gorgeous too. And then this is my favorite out of all of the clear ones. This is Crystal. So this is the one that just adds a little bit of iridescent sparkle. And I'm going to show you this one on the Hannah Carlson page. I'm going to go back to that so that y'all could see what it looks like over that iridescent paint. And I'll do that a little bit further into the video. But you can get Stardust and Diamond And Unicorn is also a really beautiful one. If you just want to add a little bit of bling over your colored pencils and you don't want to change the color at all, these are all really great colors to have. And then of course gold and silver are really good colors to have. Now I don't have my gold, it all dried up, so the color I've been using, I think I said this earlier in the video, I've been using this color called Sunflower, and it is a really pretty gold. It's just a little bit more yellow. And then this is another one of my favorite colors. This is Sunburst. If you've been watching my videos for quite some time, you probably see me use this all the time, but I absolutely love this one to go over yellow. And there is a pack on Amazon that I'll link in the description box below that has all of those colors in it, and it's probably cheaper to buy it that way than it would be if you were to just go to buy them each individually. And I will always have the link in the description box where you can buy them individually as well for the best price. So I just wanted to talk about really cool effects that you can do with your stickles. On this page, I colored these sparkly iridescent wings. This was actually a tutorial. I'll link it in the upper right-hand corner, but you can go back and watch that if you would like to. I think that I probably used the crystal on top of these, but I used colored pencils to color the wings in, and I just chose the colors that look the closest to what I would imagine would be iridescent and would look really great with the extra added iridescent sparkle on top of them. But there is a full tutorial on this. You can see that they are glittery and really pretty, and they look really iridescent, but you can really see that glitter, and I absolutely love the way that these turned out. Okay, and then I have these are glitterific acrylic paints by Folk Art. I think you can get these in Walmart. They actually have them on Amazon. You could get them in lots of different places, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, but these are super fun, and the colors are fantastic. Now of course I got my favorite colors. I think I bought this green because I wanted to use it on a Christmas page, but this one right here is super cool because it has bigger pieces of foil in the glitter, and it looks really neat. And if you are really artistic and you take the time to take a toothpick or something and spread them around, this is the effect that you can get. I actually used them on this background here, and so you can see that it's got much bigger pieces of foil in there. I'm not sure if the other colors are the same way, but I had so much fun doing this. So I'm really curious if these have the bigger foil in them. I'm really not sure. So let's go ahead and maybe just swatch some out and see what this looks like. But this is going to be like a thicker glue, and then it's just going to have the glitter in it, so you have to kind of like spread them out, or you can use this like on top of something else, but it's not going to be the same as if you want a whole lot of glitter in one place. But they're still fun just to add a little bit of glitter, and it's much easier to be able to spread these out and lay the glitter where you want it. But this one doesn't have the bigger pieces of foil in it. I mean, you can see the bigger pieces of foil in this one, so I guess when you're at the store, just sort of look at them and see. This one just has the smaller pieces in it, but it's gorgeous. It's got gold glitter in there, green glitter, and it looks like a little bit of teal and blue. So it's not just straight up green. And then this one is super pretty too. This one's called Hot Pink, and the glitter reflects all different colors like green and gold and blue. And then to go along with the gold one that I showed you, I also have silver. And you could see that I paid $2.29 for it. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. So I accidentally spilled some out of there, so we're just starting over. But I just want to show you what the silver looks like, and it is super pretty. Look at that metallic silver. Okay, so the other thing I have here are these Nuvo pens, and these are glitter markers. This one is Blushing Carmine, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch this out for you. Let me see if they need pumping, or if I could just swatch them. No, they work really well. That's what that one looks like, and you could see it does have quite a bit of glitter in there. This one is called Crushed Papaya, but these are the same idea again as the Posca pens. You do have to really get them flowing to get them going, but that's a super pretty color too. And then the last one I have is Golden Ochre, and this one looks like you can probably use it as a gold. Super pretty color. But yeah, those are the Nuvo pens, and those are just glitter markers, kind of like the Ohuhu glitter markers, but the Ohuhu ones would, I'm sure, be much, much cheaper. These are from Amazon and they did come in a set, so I will have them linked in the description box below. So I said I was going to bring this page back and show you all the iridescent paint after it dried, and you could see a little bit of a tint of the pink and the purple in that, but we're going to make it look much more iridescent than it does. And we are going to use the Crystal Stickles, and I'm just going to lay this right on top. And I think that I am going to do the same thing with all of these little bubbles on this page. And then for the rainbow, I'm probably going to use many different gel pens, but this page is going to have so much glitter and bling on it by the time it's done. I mean, gosh, it already does. And I really love it. But this is a great color stickles to use if you want to add those iridescent colors on top of something else. But I think the acrylic paint did really well in covering up all of the white with the help of the Posca. But I'm trying not to go in the other spaces because I probably should have added the glitter last. And I still have other spaces here to color, so I'm trying to stay out of those spaces. If you ever go in an area you don't want to with your stickles, you can always wipe it away with your finger, just like this. And it comes right up onto your finger, and then you just wipe it off with a napkin. But look how pretty that is. I love it. So for the rainbow here, I'm going to use many different rainbow colors. I'm going to use gel pens, and then for all the bubbles, I'm going to do the same that I did right here on all of the bubbles and make iridescent bubbles. All of these gold stars, I'm going to use the sunflower stickles, and I'm going to go over those. I'll go ahead and show you what that is going to look like. This is what I used all up in here, and they are definitely much more opaque than some of the others. But look how it made that star just pop. And I think using the acrylic paint first makes these look even more gold. So that's why I put that down there first, because I didn't want to be able to see any of the white of the paper. But I thought this was the best page to use as an example, because this page probably has more glitter on it than any other page I've ever colored, and I absolutely love it. Okay, y'all, so that's a lot of glitter, metallic, and coloring supplies that are going to make your pages really stand out and add all of that bling and sparkle and shine. I really enjoyed filming this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I am going to finish coloring this page now. This is going to be probably the most glittery page I've ever colored. And I'm actually very excited about that. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's finally done. If you're interested in any of the videos for this page, there was a watercolor background tutorial, and then there were other tutorials for how I created the stars and finishing off the background where I added the acrylic paint with all of the little dots and the glitter. So I'll link the playlist for this page in the upper right hand corner so that you can check that out if you would like to. But everything you've seen me use in this video will be in the description box below so that you can easily find it. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Happy coloring. Bye.